Good morning, beautiful souls. It's lovely to be here this morning to share the message from a beautiful mystical mountaintop of Mijas Pueblo in our beautiful Healer of Hearts school, where we help people guide them towards their true self and their purpose. Today I'd like to discuss a little subject, and it's called conflict. Now, what is conflict and how do we get rid of that energy? Well, I always feel it's best explaining through personal experience. So, 10 years ago, I met an interesting lady. I helped her through many difficult and challenging times for her, which, as we all would do. There was a day that I stepped away from this lady because I needed to find myself and I needed to get closer to my family. Nothing more, nothing less. But unfortunately, when you step over the line of helping somebody and living their life, which I did, that can be quite challenging for that person that you actually took over their life and helped them so they didn't have to think or do anything. And you can't blame them, you actually blame yourself. And that's the truth. But by the by, we learn very quickly not to cross over the line between helping somebody and living their life. So, we get that straight, we won't do that from today. But anyway, just say we did cross the line like I did. The suffering and pain which we would both go through is obviously a challenge that we all have to go through. So that's part of the journey. But it's good to recognise this. From that moment on, I spent many, many years trying to resolve it. I tried to be kind. I tried to run around and ask people what to do. Finally, after 4 or 5 years of this increasingly painful energy of attacks and name calling and all the most awful things, I was sat with a shaman, and he was doing a ritual, a blessing on me. And the swords came out, and when the swords come out, you know there's an issue. So he was cutting and clearing, and he said, "It's done." I came back to the studio, sat down and turned my computer on, and sure enough, there was another barrage of attacks. I hung my head down, and I tell you, I was crying. I was so much in pain. How can anybody want to hurt somebody who just wants to help people? Impossible to understand. Or was it? I came into the centre of the room and I sat down. I don't know why, I just did it. And I took my hand and placed it over my head. And I took my other hand and placed it on my heart, like this. And simply said the words, "No one has the power over me. No one has the power over me." And I repeated myself maybe 20 or 30 times. And the more I repeated myself, the more I realised, my God, this is about inner strength. This is about awakening to me. I had travelled the whole world trying to find people to help me when all along it was in me. And from that moment on, things got much better. And you know why? Because I did not allow that person to affect me anymore. Because I realised at that moment that I was stronger than that other person's weakness. And the fact that I had let this weakness into my life and rule my life and imprison me in that very fear was my own doing. It was a wonderful lesson that I needed to experience. So today, guess what I do now? I do absent healing. And the word itself is ridiculous because absent healing, there is no such thing as time or space. It is what it is. So when I close my eyes and see you because you're in pain, I will feel you and place my hands wherever I need to be, whether it's your heart or your stomach, and I will heal and clear away. It's not absent healing because I'm right next to you. So today, try it. To clear conflict, you first need to be stronger than that person that you feel. And that means that you have to break the mold between each other, the cycle between each other, the pain and suffering that you're both causing each other. You have to be stronger. Somebody has to. Therefore, close your eyes today, like I do every morning and every night. And if anybody doesn't understand me, they're the first person I give healing to. And it is a beautiful thing to do. It proves to yourself that you are not wanting conflict and you only want the best for that person, which I did. And in the end, it came to light and I lived a happy life. Now no one affects me, ever. Even if it's for a few seconds, it's gone. Why? Because I send them love. Karma. It is very simple. How people react to you is their karma. How you react back is yours. So take a leaf out of my book today. The first person you should send healing to every morning and every night is the person who may not understand you. This is the way forward for strength and happiness and to clear all fear and conflict. Have a great day, everybody. You're amazing and you are the most powerful soul in this world. You are equal to anybody's hands and heart. Remember that. The only thing you need to do is practice. Practice healing and send that love today. Bye.